Welcome to Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, the 5th Resident Evil game on the channel. With Resident Evil 9 just around the corner, I realized that maybe, just maybe, I should actually finish more of the franchise before playing 9 on the 27th. We play as Ethan Winters, a faceless man who doesn't know how to take hints when his ex-wife says to stay away, resulting in us murdering her innocent family because they got in our way. But in all seriousness, this is a tragic love story about a man who will go through hell to save the one he loves, fighting monsters, creatures, and abominations, while also dealing with the physical and psychological torture from the Baker family. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard has 38 trophies, with 22 bronze, 12 silver, 3 gold, and that coveted platinum that only 1.5% of players have managed to achieve. We will be going through the game a minimum of 2 times, finishing both of the stories, finding collectibles, fighting the Baker family, speedrunning, and finally beating the game on Madhouse difficulty, while also doing some challenges along the way. This is one of my favourite Resident Evil games, as it brought us back to that survival horror aspect and thrill of being scared at a moment's notice. So, with all that information out of the way, let's platinum Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Unlike other games where I take my time going through the game slowly, telling you about the story and the things we do each chapter, instead I will be doing the speedrun first, as the saw blade and Wesker gun will be invaluable when we head over to Madhouse. Plus, this will also help with a lot of the challenges we have to do, like the free healing run, using the item box 3 times run, and of course the 4-hour speedrun itself. So let's begin. We begin the game like everyone else, get told by an ex to stay away, but clearly that means we have to go find her, so off we go to an abandoned house, telling nobody where we are because the power of love will guide us. Earning the She's Alive trophy for starting the game, the Aha trophy for picking up an item, and behind closed doors for having basic manners and closing a door. Running ahead, we find Mia, who isn't exactly herself, but like any normal family, an axe to the neck and a chainsaw to the arm is just how we show our love. And of course, we get to the second fight with Mia, easily putting her down with a few more into her, because I am left-handed and I love my left hand. Then, Daddy appears and with a quick punch welcomes us to the family son, getting the trophy with the same name. Escaping Daddy, we get the arms in the air trophy for waving them like we just don't care, blocking his shovel, and then just a few seconds later, just like Jill, we too are the master of unlocking. Now, Jack's garage fight is easy enough, getting the car and run him over again and again till we win, because it is easy after all, and with a quick bang, we can move on. Entering the main room, we get the nice try trophy for placing an unrelated item on the shadow plinth, and after finishing the puzzle, we run through the house, making sure to knife a molded to death to get the Things Got Personal trophy, where I also died too. Whoops. Now, Jack's second boss fight should have been easy, picking up the Duck If You Love Life trophy for dodging his attacks. However, something happened I have never seen before. He cut off my leg, resulting in me obviously dying as I had no healing, but I never knew this could happen in game. So after beating Jack, we do escape, getting the You Ain't Getting Away trophy, and then get told by Zoe to go beat up her mother. Trespassing into Mother's house, we steal her backpack, getting the In the Bag trophy, harm her pets by knifing them to death, earning a slashity slash trophy. Grabbing the flamethrower, we then take the fight to Mother, getting the Back Off Miss B trophy for scaring her off. Then of course we get to her boss fight, where again I witnessed something I've never seen before. She grabbed me and just started dragging me into the roof. However, thanks to the knife, flame and gun combo, I do manage to beat her, wasting my second healing and all of my ammo. Also earning the Grave Will Out the Truth trophy while I'm at it. Now on to Lucas's part. We are tasked with grabbing the blue and red keys, which was horrific because I have forgotten how many enemies are actually in the game when you don't kill them, especially when you can't take it slow, almost dying multiple times to 3 or 4 enemies ganging up on me. I just hope I remember Happy Birthday correctly, which we do using our first item box for dropping off all of our items and get through Happy Birthday with no problems, except one. Messing up here completely, I used the final 2 of my 3 item box uses because I forgot the damn lever and it auto-saved, so I just hope that I do not need the box again. Passing Jack's third fight, I choose Zoe as we need both endings in this game, and honestly this is still the funniest choice because you come here for your wife just to leave her behind? And it doesn't even matter as Zoe just straight up gets taken moments later because she was too far gone, earning us the You Better Start Running trophy too. And now we are at the boat section with 2 of our 4 hours used for the speed run, with Mia's video section coming into play, which is objectively the weakest part of this game, but because of that and knowing where I am going, I get through it quickly enough and back to the present. Making sure to grab the bobblehead here and the He's Here There Everywhere trophy while I am at it, as I know I will probably forget this guy without a guide. And so, after an elevator puzzle, we do get confirmation Zoe is too far gone, as she's in the visions with Jack, who, as you know, wasn't a bad person, just someone in the wrong place at the wrong time. And also, a slight hint here that Ethan is a molded man too. Spoilers for Resident Evil 8, I guess. Now, with us choosing Zoe, we do get a Mia boss fight here, which I thought was nice for a choice, but ultimately does mean nothing in my opinion, as we didn't really need 2 endings for this game. Getting into the depths means one thing: getting through the entire end of the game with nothing on us, so we don't have to use a 4th item box, if that's even possible. But we are doing alright, dying a few times to these fat molded, but ultimately making it back to the baker house with nothing to our name except the cure. I then end up dying at the very end and Evie wins, haha, living her life as a giant blob of mold. But we do fight her, and I'm now wondering how we do this with no weapons. But upon dying, I do see a Manage Items tab, so fingers crossed it doesn't count towards entering the item box trophy and I can get away with it. So, restarting a fight with our new arsenal, we easily beat her first, second and third phases, again because it's on easy, finishing the run in just over 3 hours and 6 minutes recording time, but now it's time to see if we got the trophies. And we did, with a whopping 5 trophies. Just a memory for ending B, playing it safe for easy, just get me out of here for speedrunning in 4 hours, walk it off for not using more than 3 healing items, and of course, Resource Manager, showing you can cheese the trophy at the very end and making me feel absolutely ecstatic that you can cheat the resource trophy if you mess up, which I will happily take as it skips another playthrough for me. And so we end our first playthrough with Mia dead, Ethan alive, and Christopher Bluemeadow picking us up to live another day. And here's the results. In 3 hours, 3 minutes and 13 seconds, we have beaten the first playthrough of Resident Evil 7 Biohazard with 22 trophies. Not too shabby considering I was just running through it, but now it's time for some bad news. See that 11 out of 18? Those antique coins require me to play on easy or normal as they don't appear in Madhouse. So unfortunately, this will be a free playthrough run, meaning I will be getting all the collectibles during that run, and Madhouse can come last. Going through the game again, this is what we are looking for. 20 Mr. Everywhere, 18 coins, and 32 files. Not to mention the videotapes that I will only talk about if they contain a trophy or something of importance very briefly, like the first video, which serves to show us this shortcut and get our first antique coin. I also just want to point this file out. Another Ben Dead. Why this name is so cursed when it comes to media, I will never know. Finishing the first area, we have 113 and 1 video sorted. Now we are on to Mia's videotape. Beating this without being seen is the aim of the game here, which isn't so hard if you know the correct spots to hide in, earning the Can't Catch Me trophy. Learning that the X-ray glasses counteract the psychostimulants, I take them off, eat the food, and get the Open Your Eyes trophy too. Also, thank you, Bugs, for counting as multiple enemies, as I can pick up the less is more trophy for just shooting at all of them. Continuing my thanks, I get the Fly Swatter trophy for knocking back Marguerite with my fixed shotgun. I then spend a little time playing science, combining all the different recipes I can until I get the first place in the science fair trophy, something I definitely would not be able to do in real life. Going into our next video, happy birthday, we have to beat it in 5 minutes, but I already know what to do here as I've already failed it once already. The unfortunate side of this video though is that this guy is not as lucky as Ethan, but we do earn the Out Before Dessert trophy, so I say I'm lucky in that regard. Reaching Lucas's point of no return, we have 13, 12, 21 and 3 videos for our collectibles. And I just have to bring this up here. I swear there used to be a trophy for popping all of the balloons here in a reference to the song 99 Red Balloons, because I definitely remember always popping them. Hell, you can check the second channel for the speedrun where I instinctively pop all of them, but nothing happens. I could have just sworn there used to be a trophy. Getting up to the Jack boss fight, we of course choose Mia to save because we love her, she's our wife, and honestly, Zoe used hers on her father. Even realistically, what would she think we would do after finding our wife? And here are the stats when starting Mia's section. 16, 14, 22. I know it says 15, but I just picked up one more coin before I recorded this bit. And with Evie's last tape, we get the Be Kind Please Rewind trophy for watching every tape. Now this trophy here, I am going to give you a tutorial because it took forever for lots of spicy meatball. You need to be grabbed a certain way by the molded, otherwise you can't plant the bomb, instead you just get the resist prompt. What you need to do is bait out 1 or 2 of their attacks, and then while holding the guard button and the bomb, slowly move backwards until you see him shake. That means he is going to charge at you. You can then lower your guard and he should grab you a new way and you'll be able to plant the bomb on him, also earning the trophy. Reaching the end of Mia's section, we pick up the final normal difficulty coin, earning the Pelicans in Your Pocket trophy, and we are currently at 17, 18, 27 on our collectibles too. And here is where we can see the differences in our endings taking place too. Mia saves us, pushing us out of the door, unlike the other ending where she shoves us into the room. Reaching the mini lab, this is where we get our 4 final files, earning the Devils in the Details trophy, and my heart was thumping, thinking I missed one, but it turns out it was just this one here on the counter. Making it back home, we pick up the final Mr. Everywhere, check our stats and see it all finished, earning the Mr. Nowhere trophy. And after beating the game again for the ending A trophy end of the night, and the true canonical ending to RE7, we escape from Hillbilly Hell with Mia in our arms, just to end up in Village doing it all over again. But we have one final run here with Madhouse and its own set of ancient coins. So let's go. This will be even quicker now since you already know the story and we just need the collectibles. Starting Madhouse, we take out Mia and finish the beginning house section with 1 antique coin. Reaching Jack's second fight, he explodes all over us and our current coin count is 10. Having more family problems, we feed Mother to her bugs, turning her to dust and are currently at 16 antique coins. Reaching Lucas's point of no return, we have 19 antique coins, and thanks to all the unlocks, nothing too serious has been stopping me yet. I do want to point out this coin here though. If you don't get it right here, right now, before getting the code, the stairs lower later on, and you will be locked out of the trophy. We also leave Lucas's area at 24 coins. Okay, this is my 3rd time here, and I still don't understand this moment. She creates the serum, and instead of just immediately taking it, she lets Ethan take them both. I get that it's supposed to be for the 2 endings gameplay wise, but realistically, she would have dosed herself instantly, right? Or am I just weird thinking that? Leaving the boat with Mia, we are currently at 31 of the 33 coins and can almost taste the trophy. Which honestly, I can just speed up this part of the video right here because it is right when we take control of Ethan. And with us getting these last 2 coins, we earn the Mad Pelicans trophy and can just skip to the end to kill Evie one last time. And that is Resident Evil 7. With the final 2 difficulty trophies and the bio-splattered platinum, we say goodbye to a brilliant return to survival horror after the action that is Resident Evil 6. Now, after playing this game 3 times through, I can honestly say I am still not bored of it. The enemies, the bakers, and the survival on Madhouse tick all of the boxes for me for what a horror game is supposed to be, while also not overwhelming you with things to do for the platinum. But what about you? If you've got the platinum, I'd like to hear how it was from you in the comments below. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to like, comment and subscribe because I enjoyed recording this. I hope you enjoyed watching. And as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and from Ethan and I, goodbye.